Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, August 23rd. Welcome to the morning brief. Here's the calendar from forexfactory.com. We're going to have some 945 numbers: flash manufacturing PMI and flash services PMI. We at 9:45 a.m. At 10 o'clock, we have new home sales. At 10:30, we have crude oil inventories. And that's all we've got. Readings above 50 are positive for flash manufacturing PMI and services PMI. Again, just FYI, if you don't know what the PMI means, you can always go over here and go to the open detail, click on that, and it gives you a full rundown of exactly what flash services PMI is and how does it affect the market. So that's very useful from forexfactory.com. Looking at charts, what do we have looking at charts? Well, we're still looking for this head and shoulders pattern development, and I don't know that it's going to come all the way up here and make a perfect shoulder, but it could be making a shoulder over here as we speak. Really nothing to note here other than we are just sort of consolidating after a big run down, a little bit of consolidation to see what happens if we can come back up or if we're just going to consolidate to then go down farther. Don't know. That being said, here is the sort of the interesting thing is we have down price action and we have up inventory. Now, what you're going to notice about this, I watched this all day long yesterday, is it didn't matter when we were coming down hard. Yeah, there's some coming down, but it just continued to be buyers. And these were not small buyers. They were actually large buyers. So the question is what does it mean when we have divergence like this? It means that the market's not acting like it should. When the market goes down, there should be sellers, net sellers. And this is showing there's net buying. So this is what? Either a buy the dip situation where people are buying the dip, buying the down day, or, and because I was watching the intraday stuff, it looked like some very large buyers because there were some big prints all throughout the day. And that leads me to believe that there's either a couple things going on. Either the big boys are buying the dip, anticipating a move to the upside, or it could be a large short seller covering their position. So that's always kind of what? Well, if you're big short, you're a big short guy, and you got huge positions, the best time to buy is when the market's coming down because there's liquidity. There's lots of sellers, which means you're able to buy. And a lot of times you will get people covering large positions due to liquidity. So there was plenty of liquidity. As this is coming down, that's when you want to be buying because there's plenty of liquidity. It's easy to cover without potentially lending. What's going on? What are you doing? You don't want anybody to know what you're doing. And also, what you are doing is not going to affect the market. So could be a big short seller covering some of their shorts. It also could be a buy the dip scenario, but I don't think it's retail action because the prints I was seeing yesterday were very large prints. So interesting information. How do you interpret it? That's always the hardest part, what to do with that information. That being said, what do we got for intraday overnight? We have a relatively 25 to about a 25 point. That's about normal, so nothing there of particular interest. Resistance on the top side. Definitely have some around the overnight high, 44.25. Maybe some around 44.35, 44.50, I would say is a good number. Support around 43.94. Then it gets you have to kind of go down a little ways to find some. 43.62 and 43. I'm going to round that up to 43.50. Stock Traders Almanac for today is a 47.6, so a negative bias, 47.6% chance the market will be up today based on historics, and that is from the Stock Traders Almanac. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe, like, comment. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, thanks for watching the morning brief. Check out my website for more information, oneononetrading.com. Take a look at the Troy levels, a trade location finder for the futures markets. Help you find those levels of support and resistance that are just so hard to find. I also do personal coaching and mentorships. So go ahead and take a look at my website, oneononetrading.com. Thanks.